100,000 marijuana plants are seized every year in Humboldt County that will not be burned as biomass. A monthly report from the DOE indicates that solar is the fastest growing renewable energy source for utilities. And I interview SmartFlower CEO Jim Gordon at the InterSolar North America Conference. It's Wednesday, October 26th, and this is Power Today. Hello and welcome to Power Today for Wednesday, October 26th. I'm Cassie Haley. We begin today's edition of Power Today in Northern California, where every year in Humboldt County, law enforcement seizes around 100,000 marijuana plants. Ordinarily, plant matter can be turned into energy, but in this case, that is neither feasible nor efficient. Redwood Community Energy, the local community choice aggregation program run by Redwood Coast Energy Authority, is set to roll out in May of next year using more local renewable energy, including mainly biomass energy, before developing more local solar and wind farms. RCEA Executive Director Matthew Marshall recently detailed plans to procure a third of the county's electricity from biomass plants, another third from hydroelectric plants, and the last third from other sources. Bob Marino, the general manager of the DG Fairhaven Power Biomass Plant in the nearby town of Samoa, said his and other plants generate power by burning organic material, which cannot include anything pressure-treated or painted. The plants burn non-marketable logs, sawmill residuals, and plant matter directly from forests. Marino said the ash left over after burning the biomass at his plant is organic and that he gives it to local dairies and farms. Though marijuana can be grown organically, there are no regulations or oversight on black market products to ensure they actually are organic. Agents raiding grow operations often find all sorts of chemicals, both household and banned. Though it's possible to burn cannabis and biomass plants for energy without knowing that it's actually organic, Marino said he would not, as doing so would jeopardize his ash program. In other power news, a monthly report from the U.S. Department of Energy indicated utility-scale solar generating capacity will grow from 10 gigawatts at the end of 2014 to 27 gigawatts in 2017, which is an annual growth rate of 39%. That growth rate makes solar the fastest-growing renewable energy source for utilities. The report indicated natural gas will supply 35% of all utility-grade electricity in the U.S., with coal at 30%. Last year, both supplied 33%. For 2017, natural gas and coal are expected to generate 34% and 31% of electricity, respectively, due to an anticipated rise in natural gas prices. Non-hydropower renewable energy sources will grow from 8% in 2016 to 9% in 2017. Nuclear and hydropower are expected to remain unchanged. Carbon emissions for the first half of 2016 reached the lowest levels for that period since 1991. 2016 as a whole should see emissions declining by 1.4%, though they should increase 0.6% the next year. For more on this story and to stay up to date on the latest power engineering news and information, visit power-eng.com. We're going to take a short break. When Power Today returns, my InterSolar North America interview with the CEO of SmartFlower. Power Spotlight is up next. Stay with us. Hello, I'm Cassie Haley, host of the Power News and Information show, Power Today. I would like to introduce you to the Pinwell Hub app, which is designed from the ground up with your power intelligence needs in mind. Head to the App Store to download the free Pinwell Hub app, and you can start enjoying all the great content today. Ready to bring your specific power interests directly to your mobile device? Put the world of power at your fingertips with the Pinwell Hub app. Welcome back. At the recent InterSolar North America Conference, I caught up with SmartFlower CEO Jim Gordon to discuss this unique and innovative solar product. Here's today's Power Spotlight. Hi, I'm Cassie Haley with Power Today here at the InterSolar Conference with Jim Gordon. He's the CEO of SmartFlower North America and EMI. Thanks for joining me, Jim.
Hey, Cassie, how are you?
I'm good. Now, you had a very exciting launch here at the conference, but before we talk about the SmartFlower, I would love for our viewers to know your vast history in the power industry. Can you take us through your experience?
Sure. About 42 years ago, I started a company called Energy Management Incorporated, which has been dedicated to reducing energy consumption for commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. We did energy conservation for 10 years, and then in the mid-'80s we moved into developing independent power plants. We developed some of the first natural gas-fired cogeneration projects in the U.S., as well as the first merchant electric plants. Our company in 2000 moved into developing renewable energy. Our company has developed the two largest biomass plants in the U.S., both over 100 megawatts each.
And where are those located?
One is in Gainesville, Florida, and the other one is in Nacogdoches County, Texas.
Okay.
And we're the developers of the much-loved Cape Wind project off the coast of Massachusetts.
Okay, and that's hit a few obstacles here
Well,
and there.
it's been a long journey. It's been up and down, but the project, we're still moving the project forward. We have 2 appeals left in the courts, and hopefully we'll be moving that forward if the Massachusetts energy legislation comes through like we're hoping.
Now, what has the time frame looked like for Cape Wind? And
well, we've been working on that project for 15 years, but we've had, as you know, some very politically influential and wealthy NIMBYs that have tried to block the project. We've been through a number of court battles. We've won all of them, but they keep, they keep launching new ones. But we're still working and are hopeful that we can build the first utility-scale offshore wind farm. We're very proud that we helped evolve the regulatory framework for offshore wind in the United States, and now others are coming in to try to develop.
What do you think their impetus is for trying to halt that project?
I think basically, it's gone through all the regulatory approvals, and everybody knows that the project is going to enhance and preserve the environment. It could reduce up to 1 million tons of CO2 annually, like taking 170,000 cars off the road. I think there are some people that have a problem with seeing what appear to be little tiny sailing masts 6 miles off their But interestingly enough, the majority of Massachusetts citizens want the project built. It's just a small group of people that have been holding it up for many years. But we're patient, and persevering people. We believe that the world needs a lot of renewable energy, and that's why our company has been so focused across a range of renewable technologies like offshore wind, biomass, and solar.
Okay, let's talk about solar.
Yes.
Tell me about how you got into solar and where you are now.
Well, about 3 years ago, our company started to develop rooftop and ground-mounted solar projects, really in the range of 1 megawatt to 16 megawatts of ground-mounted and rooftop solar.
Is that just here in North America?
It's here in North America. And I was surfing the internet about 3 months ago, and I see this product called the Smart Flower that's manufactured in Austria. And I'm totally mesmerized by the product. It just was very compelling in its aesthetics, in its form and function, its utility, and I said, I've got to get involved with this project. So literally in 2 days, I booked a flight to Vienna, Austria, went over there, and I made an investment in the parent company, the Austrian company, and we've secured through a joint venture with them, we're doing U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean islands.
Okay. Can you bring it over here and
we're bringing it over
now?
here. We launched it today. And what it is and if people want to see it, they can go to smartflower.com. It's an all-in-one intelligent solar solution. So once the person decides they love it and want it, and they will, it comes delivered as a fully assembled product, which is placed strategically near your garden, in your lawn, in front of your small business, and it is a dual tracking solar system that the petals unfurl in the morning like a sunflower, and it tracks the sun so that it produces the equivalent of a 4-kilowatt rooftop unit.
So it does produce 4 kilowatts?
Yes, and it depending upon where you live in the United States, it'll produce anywhere from 4,000 kilowatts hours annually to 6,500 kilowatts annually, and it will slash your energy bill. It'll help you contribute to mitigating climate change and producing a cleaner, healthier environment. And it's a very exciting project. It's plug and play. It can be installed in 2 to 3 hours.
Really?
Really.
And does it also include some battery storage as well?
It is. There's an option so that you can get integrated battery storage. We have iron ferrophosphate batteries. There's a 2.3 kilowatt option and a 4.6 kilowatt option.
Okay.
And it's all integrated within the Smart Flower.
That's truly amazing, and it must have been impressive for you to go make an investment like that so quickly.
It was just so compelling, and I saw this device, and Cassie, I've been involved in developing projects where they have a 4-year development cycle, a 6-year development cycle, a 15-year development cycle. When I saw this product, you kind of leapfrog over all of the barriers and dealing with the NIMBYs or bureaucrats, and you go to the homeowner and you say, here it is, and you can empower them so that literally within hours they could be producing their own clean energy.
Sure.
And that's what got me excited about it.
Now there's a lot of rooftop solar owners right now that can also sell back to their utilities. Is that an option with the Smart Flower as well?
Absolutely. But the nice thing about the Smart Flower is that it captures more energy for your own use, because in the morning when you get up and want a warm shower, when you make your toast, this thing is producing electricity. Unlike a rooftop solar system where you don't get the number of hours per day that you would with a Smart Flower because of the dual tracking system.
It's very impressive. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to come visit with us about that.
Thank you, Cassie.
That's going to wrap things up for us on Power Today. Starting next Tuesday, we'll be launching a new segment featuring the editors of the power industry's most prominent magazine and digital media platforms. We hope you'll join us for that. You can watch current and previous episodes at powertoday.tv, and you can follow me at @CassieHaley on Twitter. For everyone at Power Today, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow at noon, 11 Central.